Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to do that immediately. But also, hello everyone. Welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. We're just going to go immediately into game stuff because we got a lot to do today. All of us who are involved in this, don't we? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
No, it's just you here, Whitmer.
These voices around
vanished.
me.
We got Thanos snapped.
Oh my goodness. So then are these just your spectral voices left now? Am I being
The
haunted?
accident was 5 years ago, Whitmer. It wasn't your fault.
The Thanos accident?
Yeah.
Please forgive me. I don't know what I did, but I didn't mean it.
It wasn't your fault. You have to move on.
Oh, well, I think part of the grieving process is indeed moving on, even with the voices of my long-lost departed friends surrounding me, including one whose name is here but is not here yet. But she will be. Don't worry. We'll be hearing from Cleaver Bacon in a moment. But for now, anyone remember what we were up to last time we played Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney?
The last thing I remember was
go ahead,
bringing
Doopy.
the kid into the interrogation of the trial.
Mm-hmm. So, it turned out, that kid claimed to have pictures of every time, like he claimed to have seen a Silver Samurai beat the bad guy, but he refused to describe the person that the Silver Samurai fought, said it was just some dude, and he refused to explain what actually happened, and we ultimately realized that was because Silver Samurai lost that fight, and Will Powers was not the one who was in the costume in the first place. Jack Hammer, who is the murder victim, he was dressed as the Silver Samurai for some reason.
For reasons.
And he went to Studio 2 and got attacked and seemingly murdered by someone.
Interesting. So now we're trying to figure out who that someone might be. Also, I guess we're trying to figure out why Jack Hammer was in the Silver Samurai suit anyway.
I'm telling y'all, I stand by what I said last week. He was a has-been actor, so he was trying to go over to the director and the producer to try and convince them to give him the starring role instead of fire Will Powers.
Interesting.
He was tired. He didn't want his career to be over, so
he was trying to be like, hey, look, I can be multifaceted, do multiple parts.
I can do this shit too.
This alternate ending to BoJack Horseman is really weird.
Yeah.
It's canon.
Yeah, it is canon. It was a bold maneuver of Netflix to put out the alternate episode, the alternate finale of the show where everything happens in a Phoenix Wright courtroom. But I don't hold it against anyone. I think it was neat of them to do that. So, with all that being said, let us just power our way through the final bit of this, which I don't know how long this will be. This has been definitely the longest case of the game so far. But that has been part of the fun. October 19th, 3:27 p.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices. That was a close one, huh, Mia?
Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it.
Huh? Maya, you're back from being possessed for multiple days. What,
yeah, it wasn't a lot of fun.
What do you remember from, the past 48 hours?
I went to hell.
You went to hell?
It was terrifying.
Wow.
Did you get a souvenir?
Huh?
No. Sorry, Miles. Also, why the fuck are you here?
I'll see myself out.
Edgeworth! Stop.
You really gotta stop letting the prosecutor in here in the middle of a case.
Yes, we should get locks on the doors, probably.
So, what happened?
Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof.
Wow, good going, Nick. I'm sure you did all that without any help from, the afterlife.
I would like to believe that is the case. I'd like to believe that I got this far with the help of people who are alive. And in a way, Maya, maybe I did. Because though you might not have been here mentally, you were here in another way.
That's nothing. You realize that, right?
Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. So we better prove this and prove it good.
Initial trial? What's that?
That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. Just the way you just get through crime so quickly. There's so many crimes were happening, Maya. They were like, just give us 4 days and we'll set this all correctly.
Also, Okta, it's probably the producer. She was fucking creepy.
Mm.
So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? That seems like a horrible solution.
Yeah, it is. And it's known to cause multiple errors after they find evidence after day 4, but it gets...
Court cases take a long time for a reason, Nick.
But it gets the criminals off the streets.
No, it doesn't.
It gets...
Arguably, it gets innocent people off the streets and criminals get off scot-free.
Well, at the very least, some people are taken off the streets, and that leaves more room on the sidewalk for the rest of us.
You remember how you almost went to prison like 2 weeks ago, right?
We've no time to waste!
For a murder that you were not... Like, you have an airtight alibi for.
So, shall we waste more time in this room? I think there's nothing new we can examine, I don't think.
If there's anything,
Yeah, we could probably talk to Maya, who will be like, why are we not going? I don't get it, Maya.
What? This is going to be the whole thing?
I don't get it. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume?
What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume?
Oh, yeah, that's right. You were asleep the whole time. I gotta catch you up.
I was in hell.
Yeah.
But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it?
That's what we have to find out.
What happened with the director's testimony?
Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer.
Huh.
Which means that the killer has to be one of them. And I'm putting my money on the director, because he's a creep.
Really? Why? I mean, not about the creep thing. Just fucking listen to him for 5 seconds, but... And look at the face he makes. Jesus Christ. But why do you think it has to be one of them?
Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where that trailer is.
What?
I know. It's crazy what you missed. It's amazing that all this happened while you were gone. Was Maya always this excitable? Well, have you noticed anything? Have you noticed anything that might help us while you've been in hell? Did anything happen in hell that might have given you some...
I didn't notice anything. I can't see what's going on when Mia is here. Do you know what happens to a medium when they get possessed by a ghost?
I assume it's something similar to someone taking the steering wheel in a car. Someone backseat driving.
More like you get pushed out of the car and go to hell.
So it's like getting pushed out of the car and then you're stuck in hell and you're trying to catch up with the car as it drives off without you.
No, you just have to hope that the ghost comes back with the car.
Oh, it's like going for spectral gas.
Yeah, so no, I haven't noticed anything.
Right.
Maybe we should go talk to Whoop.
Whoop. Powers. Right. Well, then let us go and talk to Whoop. There he is. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. And also thank you, Okta, for redeeming Take a Drink. which I'm doing now. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears while I try to talk to you?
Oh, sorry.
No, it's good.
Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there. Also, fucking be nice to him. For the past 3 days, he thought he was gonna get a life sentence.
Well, could you wipe that grin off your face? You're like getting all pumped up. We're trying to get someone off of death row here.
I try and give you credit one fucking time, and you give me shit for it. Hey, whoop, only 1 day left.
You give shit to me first.
Let's make it count.
Yes. Well, there's not really anything I can do to help.
I'm not really sure what I can do either. We're kind of fucked.
Please, this is no laughing matter, Maya.
Look, I'm just happy to be back in my fucking body. You remember the things I've seen?
I guess I don't. So, could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius.
A genius? Her?
She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Well, ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and...
And what?
Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow.
I mean, we should probably disclose that.
Probably should disclose
Day 3
it.
and this fucker is still keeping secrets from us.
I swear.
It's the last day of the trial.
His last day of trial, we only have like a couple of... just... Anyway, can you tell me anything about Mr. Manella? Well, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. I know that's hard to tell based off of his demeanor, but something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai to him. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella, and they wish they didn't, but they know it. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that. I can
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping.
Nick, make a joke about fat people one more time. I fucking dare you. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth.
Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions like Global.
How can he do that?
It's a falling star situation, Maya.
I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer.
He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago. Oh, it's time to stretch. It's time to stretch.
That's probably a coincidence, right, Nick?
There's potential coincidental things.
I would think so.
I mean, someone gives up on them trying to be a big name in Hollywood right when a certain producer comes in. I mean, normally, it's to my understanding that those situations are normally an executive at the studio has decided someone is no longer bankable. So that's fascinating. Very, very fascinating indeed. Do we have anything else? There's nothing to examine in this room. It's just a room.
I don't think so, no.
I guess there's nothing to present. I guess we should move over to the studio and see what's going on there, huh?
Yes?
I guess? What was that?
Maybe the monkey's been fixed.
Present the monkey?
No, I said maybe it's been fixed.
Oh, maybe. Let's see. Monkey.
Monkey.
Oh, it's you.
You ready? Is your throat ready, JV?
Never.
All right, October 19th, Global Studios, main gate.
Mm. No.
The old windbag sure is quiet today.
There mustn't be. Well, there's not a lot of a breeze going through here.
Oh.
You know, this place is really peaceful like this.
Yeah, I feel almost contented with the world. I just like all of my worries and troubles have melted away.
God, I love how Discord froze there.
Nick,
What?
I think her guard's down.
Is she alive? Is she?
She might have passed away.
Do
She's like what, 200?
do we notify anyone or?
I mean, I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station. If we wanted to do something like that.
I mean, have you gotten breakfast yet today, Maya? I mean, I
don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
I was possessed.
That's true.
How many fucking times do you have to go over this, Nick?
Well, I mean, that's fair enough. But you think if we took these donuts?
You ate, you die.
Oh God, she is alive.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were dead. Whew.
Well,
Maya really was just prodding her to see if she's still fucking alive.
that's how you gotta be sometimes. If older people just like, they still kicking. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer.
Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way.
She seems bitter.
Do you not like the producer?
Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry.
Well, can I ask you about Salmonella, the director?
Sal? He's soft, a pushover, does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it.
Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick?
It makes a little bit of sense, and I mean, no, it doesn't, Maya. I don't want to wreck your innocence, Maya. How about Mr. Hammer? Can you tell us?
What do you mean? Some people are freaks, Miss Oldbag.
I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper.
Oh,
Poor old Hammer. You drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this.
Uh-oh. She's really pissed this time.
Alex.
This is me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing.
Well, he's not doing anything now.
How would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible.
Alex said cannon bottom, Nick.
Look, you know, I could see it. Phoenix has not exuded heavy top energy so far for me, these streams. Alright, well...
He's the only energy he's exhibited during during this game so far is bimbo energy.
That's true. Between him and Gumshoe, they can be the power himbo relationship. All right, let's. Well, we've gotten Old Bag all riled up now, so seems as good a time as any to just walk on past. Let's head outside Studio 1 first. October 19th, Studio 1 entrance.
Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2?
Right.
But why? Oh, you can make the text box transparent, apparently.
Huh. That's
I wonder
interesting.
if someone called him? Like, the director or the producer?
It may look nicer, Alex, but I feel just for my... I don't know what the shadow effect would be for the text underneath it. Just for my own benefit, it's easier on the eyes to have the bar
True,
behind
yeah.
it. But thank you for the info, though. I do appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, so there's nothing new to examine here. At least I don't think so. This all looks about the same.
Mrs. Monkey.
That's Mr. Monkey to you. All right.
Good for him.
Good for him. Let's go outside studio 2. Oh, look who it is.
All right, hang on. I gotta grab my straw. All right,
Very
ready.
important. Okay. October 19th, studio 2 entrance.
I need props.
Yeah, you do. I mean, hey, I got all these papers here for when we get back into the courtroom.
Hey, Nick. It's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Hello? I can't spell.
Oh, jeez.
Maya, you should at least try to be polite, even though Miss Vasquez is definitely stonewalling you.
I'm watching the clouds.
With the fucking smoke clouds from your pipe.
Yes.
Virginia Slims. That's all she had to say, apparently.
We completely got rid of the music also.
Yeah, just like there's no music here.
Just to add to the uncomfortable energy.
Look, Vasquez is just watching the clouds.
Excuse me? Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shh. Quiet. What? Huh? Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick! She's really ticking me off!
Hey, Miss Vasquez! Oh dear. What do I do in this situation?
Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it!
Whoa.
Nick, she did it! She's the killer!
Whoa, Maya.
My fey blood speaks to me. I know it!
Maya, I'm gonna need you to calm down a bit. Just throwing out some wild accusations here. Just because someone is kind of a prick to talk to doesn't... Okay, here, I'll try.
I talk to everyone that's not nice to me.
You're the killer.
Everyone who isn't nice to me has murdered someone at least once. All right, here, I'll try, Maya. Miss Vasquez, I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila.
If you must talk about that man,
I know, it sucks to talk about him.
perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves?
Miss Vasquez, that's not how this works. Oh dear. We seem to be getting very little out of D. Vasquez. Is there something potentially we can present?
Go in the trailer.
Well, I guess we could go in the trailer. Let's move to the trailer.
See if there actually is something in there worth checking out.
Who knows? October 19th, Studio 2 trailer.
Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here.
I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. We gave her that ERP and she was like, whoa! Alright, so I guess examination. Do we examine anything, or?
Maybe?
I don't know. I feel like we haven't been examining much. Let's see here. Nothing in here that could be a clue, just some paper cuts and crumpled documents. I still would maintain that it would be worth your while, Nick, to potentially check what those crumpled documents are. Looks like they were designed to use a Steel Samurai show. They got some figures on how much the set costs. I can't believe. Oh, my. Okay. And then talking about movies.
God.
Like, this is all dialogue we've read before. So there's that. This is where they had the meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. So there's nothing really in the trailer. The glass is frosted, can't see outside. This far into October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter is coming. There's nothing here, really. Yeah. There's nothing here. Okay, so there's nothing in the trailer that really we haven't examined before, it doesn't look like. Maybe there's something here. Light van. Okay, well, then go for a drive. We don't have a license. I have my badge, though. That's the only time we've presented it, and it's made any relevance. Incinerator. It's covered in soot. Here's where the food is. Nothing left on the plates. They ate T-bone steaks. Okay.
This just seems odd.
Yeah. This doesn't really strike me as anything. There's some flowers here. Wow, so pretty.
Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these.
Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Potentially.
It has a gun.
That fence has a gun. Watch out.
Still.
Okay, they've been sitting for guys. Might as well be a junkyard. Okay, so there's nothing new here that we haven't.
Part of the studio. Like, is there another part of the studio we haven't gone to yet?
Yeah, we haven't been to the employee area, so I guess we can move over there. I said outside Studio 1. Outside. No. Stop. These menus. Okay, examine. No, don't examine anything. Move. Studio main gate. There's you. Let's move. Hey, how's it going? All right. Goodbye. All right, October 19th, Global Studios employee area.
I guess they're not filming today either.
Well, Maya, the main actor is still in police custody, and also the actor playing.
I shouldn't stop them.
And also the actor playing the main antagonist is dead. They
still have the corpse.
Maya.
Yeah?
Are you suggesting a Weekend at Bernie's style hijinks scenario where they prop up a corpse and have them act?
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
I did want to see them filming just one time, even if it was with a corpse that's probably really decomposed by now.
Well, Maya, this trial will be over and done by tomorrow, and then you can see them film later with people who are alive.
I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right?
Uh-huh.
I wonder if there's any other clues lying around.
Yeah! No. No touching. No touch around here. Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you.
Didn't mean... I almost had a heart attack.
Oh, I guess I can be a little dramatique at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatique indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. Sleeping pill traces.
So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How?
Oh, for a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here.
You see, I lick up the food that was on the plate, and if I get sleepy, I know there were sleeping pills there.
Yeah, see, that's the ultimate trick. If I lick the plate and I pass out, then I know that there was definitely sleeping pills here. Plus, our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to the sleeping pills, see? If there are traces, it'll change color.
Wow, neat. Also, you probably shouldn't lick 3-day-old plates. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for?
No, everything in due time, pal. You can't just go around licking plates willy-nilly.
That's what I just told you. What the fuck are you talking about?
Excuse me while I have a inner monologue. I can't believe it. She called out the fallibility of my plan.
This isn't inner.
I thought that I would be able to just lick a plate and pass out.
You're just talking out loud.
Oh, but what is a Detective Richard Gumshoe to do?
That's
when,
not...
When they need
Just
to find...
No.
When they need to find traces of sleeping pills. And yet, there's always seems to be someone above who knows a little bit more than you.
What? I'm like a foot shorter than you. What do you mean above?
I knew one day I'll finally make
What the fuck are you talking
the
about?
precinct proud. I know one day I will prove my worth as a detective. And when I do,
I think
ain't no
we
one
find
gonna
more
be laughing
evidence
at
than you
Gumshoe
do.
ever
I think
again.
you find- You're terrible at your job. Just become an actor.
Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, all right. So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Steak plate added to the court record. Found in the employee
Here, you
area.
take this.
Here, you take this. My licking had no effect, but maybe if you lick it, it'll work.
I'm not.
So-
We're not looking at that plate.
So
right,
beyond, yeah, well, also he licked it before, and I don't go for pre-licked plates. Also, how goes your beyond the licking of plates? How goes your investigation, Gumshoe? To tell you the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers, and some people think we should switch suspects.
What do you think, Detective Gumshoe?
Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore.
Why do you hate to admit that?
I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. How is Edgeworth doing anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control!
Yeah, I see him over there. He's just kind of following us.
Yeah, yeah, he's been he was in the waiting room and he crushed this paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa, did that not, like, burn his skin? Talk about burns, pal. He just got the bandages off of his hands.
Wow, the fury of Edgeworth.
I mean, I had to bring him along with my investigation. I was worried he was going to smash up his office if he didn't have something to do. Yeah, crush it.
Wait, you brought him to our office?
No, not to your office. I mean, I actually had to pull him away from your office. He crushed that paper cup and he was like, oh, I gotta go see that Phoenix Wright, and I gotta give him a piece of my mind. And I was like, hey, whoa there, Mr. Edgeworth, I don't know if that's such a good idea.
What was that?
That is how I said it.
Nick, you may not want to go to sleep tonight. I
You
think
better be sleeping with one eye open, Mr. Wright.
I think Edgeworth might murder you.
Cups and bottles and plates.
Oh my.
Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that.
I lost it.
I lost it, and they found the victim, Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle.
So that means...
Yep. It sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right!
Yeah, no one was disputing that.
I just need to take this moment to let that sink in. I was right. Yeah. Phoenix Wright was right again.
it's bound to happen eventually.
Well, I feel like that's about... I mean, we could continue examining, but we also got like 2 pieces of evidence right there.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Let's see here. No clues here. Let's do no clues
The
here.
only places we haven't checked are Power's room and the office. Not the office, Studio 1.
Studio, which they didn't even give me the prompt for Studio 1. I couldn't even get in
did
there.
they not?
No,
Wow.
I think we actually gave up the key to Studio
We did,
1.
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
So
We gave it to Old Bag.
to Old Bag. So there's
That's the only place we can still go then.
yeah, it's not locked. So I guess that beyond that we'll have to go to because the rest of this is still the same prompts as before. So let's go head into the dressing room.
Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess Whoop won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But Whoop's innocent! Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But... this week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai. What? No!
Did they cancel it?
It's probably not getting picked up for another season.
Yeah. When your show's got murder around it, networks find it hard to invest in another set of episodes. I was wondering.
Speaking from experience?
I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer.
Yes.
On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2.
Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too. What?
For an exclamation of surprise, Penny looks very nonplussed.
They really did not give her a lot of different
No.
talks, right?
Really?
Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true then.
Why are you smiling as you talk about this?
Because
The
we always
rumor?
draw an upside down smile.
Yeah, Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of a hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt?
Was it brown dirt? Was it grassy dirt? Was it compost dirt? Was it mulch? Was it mud? Was it fertilizer? Was it...
Leave this to the two of us, okay? Just sit in the corner. Remember, just think about how right you were about the fingerprint. Okay?
Maya, these are the important questions. We gotta know what the
I
important
promise
questions...
you.
Maya, what kind of dirt was it, Maya? Maya, I need to know.
He'll be all right. He'll be fine.
The dirt.
Dirt, bad stuff. I know what dirt means.
Was it compost? Was it like hay seeds?
About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer.
Everything is 5 years ago with these people.
Edgeworth, what the fuck are you doing here?
Edgeworth, what kind of dirt do you think this was?
I don't know, but I came with popcorn.
Are you feeling all right? I'm in the middle of telling you something really important.
Edgeworth!
All right.
I need help figuring out what kind of dirt this is. What if it
All right.
wasn't dirt at all? What if it was stone?
Let's just ignore them.
Might be mulch.
Right.
I'm
They
thinking it
were
might be
using
mulch.
the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 ever again. They left the film set the way it was, too.
The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set then? Maya, am I allowed to come out of the corner?
Yes, we're done talking about it. You can come back now.
Okay.
Willpower, you're back early. Willpower's studio's haunted. What? Cox gun. Studio's haunted.
What if it was sand? What if it was sand, Maya? What if the dirt was sand?
We're past the dirt, okay? I figured out what kind of dirt it was.
Maya, I think the dirt is the key to this case.
I figured it out. Don't worry. Just ask your next question.
What if it's planting dirt?
What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai? This bit is something. I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No! Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not gonna make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided.
Are we sure that it wasn't planting dirt?
Is that really the question you wanted to ask me, sir?
I mean, fine. This seems so small potatoes to me, but like, oh no, why aren't they making kids shows anymore? Ooh.
The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened.
Well, I mean, kid shows are not that impressive, so like, it won't be hard, I bet.
They want it quiet. You understand?
Yeah, those loud, obnoxious kid shows. I mean, like, just.
Sir, what's your damage?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, Maya and assistant. I'm just saying, just leaves more room for the adult shows. It's just what it is.
How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Oh, to you.
But what if it was gravel? I think we need to think about the evidence rather than the words. Here, take a look at this. I'll admit I don't know what to choose.
I mean, there's no health bar, so there's nothing stopping us from just trial and error.
Presenting a million things, yeah.
So they ate this. They ate steak at. They ate the T-bone steak at Studio 2 also, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maya said that there was something about it that seemed wrong to her, so maybe that's the only thing I can think of.
I don't know. Let's present this. Take this.
Take that. Thank you. What is this?
This is why you can't stop the Steel Samurai.
Oh, that's what we're looking. That's what we're trying to do. Okay.
Funny.
Nick.
Okay, so what are we looking for?
The book.
The book.
It's the
Okay.
book. The scrapbook. Yeah.
I was also thinking.
Take
Because
this.
I didn't realize what we were trying to do.
Yeah, neither did I. I was like, what?
Is...
Oh, this is a fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai.
She's literally just a stagehand.
The show shouldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face.
You realize I just do cleaning here, right?
I'm growing as a character. I used to think that caring about this show was dumb, but now I know it's important to the children of the world, and I think you, stagehand, would understand that better than anyone.
You caught me. I'm the secret CEO of this company, and now I'm not going to cancel Steel Samurai.
We did it! Good job, Maya. Let's hit the showers. We've done it.
That was a joke. What are you talking about? I mean, you're right. They shouldn't cancel it, but like, okay. But what can I do? I'm not actually the CEO, you know.
You're not?
No, I'm a stagehand.
Well, for starters.
I clean up shit backstage.
Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Is it their choice of soil? Is it?
I feel like you have something else you want me to tell you. Actually,
I'm intent on finding out the importance of this soil, this dirt.
Have
What
you
is it?
never heard of metaphors before?
Is that when you make a 4 out of metas?
All right, I'm just gonna tell you about the accident 5 years ago because I feel like that's the quickest way through this.
What accident?
My head is killing me, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Okay. Wait. What's an accident? And what's a year? And what's 5?
Jesus Christ, you're regressing, Nick. Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault.
Someone died with a hammer?
Yeah, close enough.
Like MC Hammer.
Someone died?
Couldn't touch it.
It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up.
And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer.
Yes, exactly. It wasn't real physical dirt. It was blackmail.
But who can plant flowers in blackmail? Maya, what do you think of this?
I should be glad he understands the term blackmail. And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do? But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag.
Who painted the male black?
You understood what blackmail was literally 30 seconds ago. What happened?
But, like, if the mail is black and the ink is black, how can it be red?
Phoenix, can I ask you something?
What?
Have you suffered any, like, large blows to the head recently? I'm just looking for anything that would explain this behavior.
I'm trying to recall. I seem to vaguely remember one time there was like a person who wanted me to become a lawyer, and I like told them that if I did, they had to help wash my car. But that seems like many years ago now.
What does that have to do with what? That doesn't answer the question at all. How do you deal with him? I go to hell sometimes. It makes things easier.
That's the only way people can put up with Phoenix for a sustained period of time.
She gets extended breaks where she goes to hell and doesn't have to fucking
hell compared to dealing with Phoenix's stupidity. Like
shit to him.
She goes, "Here, Mia, you handle him. You're dead. I can't. I got a life to lead. I'll sit this one out for a little bit."
She was here at the studios back then, you know.
Well, thanks. We'll try asking her. If she'll talk. I mean, I know she's never been opposed to talking before, but now we need to really get her to talk, so... Alright. Whew.
Poor Penny.
Poor Penny. Poor Penny had to walk in on a situation in progress. GB?
Yeah. Oh, what? You're still slinking around?
I'd call it more sloofing.
If you like the place so much, why don't you just take over for me?
If you like the place so much, why don't you marry it?
Why don't you just fucking marry it?
The old windbag doesn't look so good. She's talking about marrying a studio? Are you feeling alright?
Yeah, everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. What they make little students what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer.
Hammer! Like hammering in buildings and foundations.
I mean, that is a factor in the matter, yes.
She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick.
Oh god, she's rabid.
Maybe we should keep a safe distance?
Careful, she bites!
Do you really bite, Miss Oldbag?
Okay. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Uh-oh. The gnashing of the teeth has commenced.
Who told? Who did you hear that from?
I just wanted to know about soil.
Nichols?
Nickels? Like the coins?
Nichols, Nick. Penny Nichols. That assistant we talked to.
I just got it. God damn it.
Well,
Oh, right.
Her name is Penny Nichols.
oh my god.
Yeah. No one in this game has just a name.
Penny Nichols the Fourth.
No one's Fred Thomas. Oh god, I just got what you did, Riley. What the... Damn it. Penny Nichols the Quarter. God. Okay. Anyway.
God
Damn it. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he?
Which person
That doesn't answer my question.
Trading up dirt on someone's past like that and the recently departed no less.
This is cancel culture.
How dare you cancel Jack Hammer for murder right after he died?
It was manslaughter.
It was
at worst.
manslaughter at worst. No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers.
And you claim that Hammer stole Powers as a costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof?
Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume.
Do you?
I'm certain we have proof. But I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. Is this the, Oh, probably the...
Either the sleeping pill bottle
Or the steak
picture.
plate. Or the picture. I mean, the picture is the picture. And let's look at that picture again. Look at that nice picture. But the picture that we had before of the... Oh, wait. Is the picture on the camera? It is not.
That's true.
Like, it's not. The picture that was on the camera got put into evidence in the courtroom, but we can't present it for some reason. I know. I feel like it's potentially something relating to the sleeping pill bottles and stuff. Probably the sleeping pill bottle, because now we know it bears Jack Hammer's fingerprints.
Yeah.
Let's try it. I mean, again, there's no health bar here, so we can just do this. Here's my proof.
What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove?
It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it.
What's that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights.
Okay, so let's try the steak plate then. Take this. Some Powers 8 T-bone steak for lunch, correct?
Well,
So did everyone, though.
so
That's true. Yeah, the music's still going too. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. Oh, no, that was it.
I say, poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul.
Rest your soul and your bones and your soul.
Oh, Miss Oldbag?
Okay, you win. I'll talk.
All right. Here we go.
I'm tired. See, tired of holding it all in.
Miss Oldbag.
You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo.
Oh, that's gonna be evidence.
That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. I thought it said slur.
That photo
caused quite a slur.
That photo was filled with slurs.
And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia.
Oh, well then.
She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at Studio One. Or at Studio.
Oh, no, only in Studio One.
I see. Why wasn't she a big name at Studio 2?
Because there was a conspiracy. But you have to understand. Poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone.
Miss Oldbag?
Hold on a minute.
Poor Miss Oldbag.
Oh, poor old
I'm
bag.
not dying.
Poor Miss Oldbag. Huh? A photograph.
Look at it.
Oh!
You're telling me 5 years later they still haven't fixed that fucking fence?
That's outrageous. Why did they not
You're
fix
telling-
the fence in 5
You're
years?
telling me 5 years later the fence is still broken
That's
from when Vasquez murdered a man?
I mean, I get it. They like covered it up, but like
She covered up yet.
they covered up the murder. They covered up the murder, but then go all out with covering up the murder. Don't have the thing still bent over.
What are you talking about?
Wait a second.
This is the picture.
This is the trailer in Studio 2.
Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on the top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor, and the man fell onto the flower box fence.
Also, I just realized something. What was he gonna fight him with? A tennis racket? What?
Hey, it's a powerful weapon. Don't knock it till you tried it.
How? The pet still has the gun. Try getting near it.
You're gonna knock it against someone's head.
Yeah, yeah. But how did you get this?
It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. 5 years ago is
He and
not that
Vasquez
long.
are the same person.
Double act of the century. I understand.
This is a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde situation. Vasquez is Mr. Hyde, and she's nearly taken over. This is just Oldbag's last attempt to do something good and make up for her sins.
Oh no, that's why she's so tired. It takes a
That
lot.
explains why every morning I wake up, I go to the bathroom, and the mirror says, "Stop her," written in blood. Over again.
Oh no. Okay. Well, we have this. Should we be so bold as to go and confront Vasquez?
I'm sure nothing will go wrong.
Nothing
It
can.
won't be like last time where you get framed for the murder.
You should save.
Yeah, let's second save. Boop. There we go. Let's see if this has any... No, I still can't examine this, even though clearly that's still bent from when someone got impaled on it. Okay, you. Oh, I still can't talk to you. Interesting.
Can you? Well, you can present that.
I guess we can present.
You present that picture.
Present the picture, yeah. She's not even looking.
Oh, where?
What?
Where did you get that?
Well...
Old bag.
What'd you just call me? Did you call me old?
She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick.
Oh, right. I forgot everyone here has silly names. Anyway.
Your name is Phoenix.
And your name is...
Name.
That... Phoenix is a name.
I think it's a name.
It's a name.
Yeah, but you're going to talk about silly names. That's the name of a city. It's the name of a majestic firebird. There are certain names, if you give them to your kid, you probably don't like them. I feel like Phoenix is one of those names.
Damn.
There, wow. Is this the Maya hot takes or the Riley hot takes?
I don't know who's saying this.
Phoenix, no, this is me. This is Riley. Phoenix is not a normal fucking name.
Wow.
Riley.
Did you tell me Riley comes in with those hot takes? all you Phoenixes out there, get your name in order.
It's fine if that's your name. Just like if your name's Phoenix, you don't get to mock people for having silly names. That's the point that I'm making.
I know, but you also threw out the theory there that if you were named Phoenix, your parents don't like you.
They want you to get bullied.
Wow. Okay,
Either that or they think either that or they realize that kids like silly things and they're gonna think that kid's super cool.
Maybe. I feel like I do know a couple of Phoenixes that's...
I've never met anyone with the first name Phoenix.
Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer.
The wind.
The wind, huh?
It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind.
What kind of wind? The winds of change? The winds from the north? The winds from the east and the south?
The normal wind. Your conversation interests me.
Oh, now it interests you.
Let's talk about it more. Inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer.
Then that's where we shall go, Maya. Inside the trailer.
She's gonna fucking have a gun.
What if she does?
Well, then we die.
This is the end of the fucking game. Well then, what was that you were talking about?
Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids' shows for petty change.
So I'm a blackmailer now. Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident. But you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But You were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure?
What do you mean, Miss Vasquez?
Must I spell everything out for you? Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident?
No, no way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose?
That is what I mean.
Where's your proof? Can you prove it?
Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me.
Oh,
But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of hammers, you see.
that is true. We must admit, Maya, that old bag does like some hammers.
Yeah, that's true. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. She did refuse to say why, yeah.
So
she did refuse to say how she got it.
That's why she had the photo.
She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. Now.
I feel like I shouldn't.
What? This is valuable evidence. Boys.
Oh.
Remember that thing about the mafia?
One of these guys is dressed up like Def from Def and Taxes. He's got that red suit. Also, is one of them wearing like a Walter White Heisenberg outfit kind of thing? What's going on here?
What are you talking about?
Jesse. Jesse. Who are they?
Professionals. They're good at erasing various things.
Like pen marks on chalkboards?
Why would you be using pen on a chalkboard? What do you think? Would you like to be erased?
Are we talking like a backspace or a whiteout situation? Or are
It
we
doesn't matter.
Or are we talking chalkboard erasers? Or maybe those sort of pink portable pencils that you put on with the pencil thing, just like sort of.
The trial ends tomorrow. I'm not even going to dignify what you're saying. The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it.
Maya?
Hey Nick, you've got this covered, right? I think I'm gonna go.
Hey Maya, no, I think I'm gonna need.
I think you've got this under control. It really, I'm a minor. I shouldn't be getting involved in fights with the mafia. So I'm just gonna.
Maya, come back here. Maya, I've been needing to stay. Hey, Maya,
I just got a text from Mia.
What do you mean you're getting?
I just got a text from Mia.
Hey, Edgeworth, stop at the door. No, Maya, tell me why.
I need to leave.
Hey,
bye.
no, Maya. Okay. Well, it's just up to me then.
Well, I tried to stop the boss.
Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no. This is Mr. Hammer's soil, no. This is Mr. Hammer's compost, no. This is Mr. Hammer's fertilizer, no. This is Mr. Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all?
I'm sure you'll have plenty time to think of that. Where you're going.
Reno?
So long, friends. Boys, erase away. And that man on the right just pulls out a gun.
I mean, he has had his hand in his
like,
cock
yeah,
for a while.
No! She came back.
Hold it right there! I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now. I can take on you, boys.
You just immediately pop him in the head.
I'm gonna take on you. Oh!
The music stops again.
Game ends with all three of them getting murdered, and now it's just about Edgeworth now.
Oh my god! No, that's the lead into the Miles Edgeworth game.
It just ends with every other main character getting fucking murdered.
Yeah.
Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it.
Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. Yeah, we nearly died, Gumshoe. We nearly died. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. I almost said I don't get nearly practice to chance that sort of thing. Anyway.
Detective Gumshoe. Thank you! They almost murdered Nick! I was really scared. I was gonna have to run the business all by myself?
Don't mention it, pal. I'm just doing my job. Excuse me while I have another soliloquy. And so, I saved him from being erased. Have I finally done it? Have I finally proved my worth to the greater good?
I'll just pretend this one was internal.
Has at long last, Dick Gumshoe proved his worth as a detective. Maybe one day, I can be more than just the dick of the joke.
What?
The dick of the joke?
Detective Gumshoe? That's not the same.
Sorry, it's just... I wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. And I've wanted to go...
It's not a line, though.
I've been trying to go on more soliloquies. I feel like it might be improving my detective skills if I acted as if I was in a noir movie.
Is it?
I mean, it's got me this far. Okay, I got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon.
I mean, yeah, probably. Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this.
And who's at the bottom? Couldn't be me. D. Vasquez?
Maybe.
Maybe. To be
I feel like it's
continued.
pretty obvious that she's involved with the murder because, she just tried to have us killed.
Save your progress? Yes.
Nah, it's fine.
Nah, we're good. Okay, so there we go with that. How y'all doing? I know we tried not to take breathers today, but we have been moving fairly swiftly.
An hour early.
We started an hour early, and we're 90 minutes into stream before we go into the final part of the trial. So just a little quick little moment, a little side, to use some court lingo. Let's take a little bit of a sidebar. How y'all holding up? Hope y'all are having a lovely Friday afternoon. Hope everyone's week went well. I hope you're all excited for the weekend. And yeah. You doing good, Riley?
Yeah.
You doing good, JB?
Yeah.
Cool.
I would like to take a quick breather just to grab some more water and to go to the bathroom.
That's fair. Let's do that. I wasn't thinking we were going to be able to go on break before, which is why I had paused the make us go on break thing. But since we're going actually quicker than I think we initially intended, let's go on a quick little break screen, and when we return, we will be here for the trial. So let's do that. There are ways to go, better ways to go, but your bottle of it Hey, we're back.
Oh yeah.
Hello. Hey, look who's there. Look who's coming.
How's it going, everyone?
Oh.
I hope you're having a good day.
Right.
Everybody having a chill moment, as it were.
Yeah. Looks like that cleverbacon.com is here. And also...
Bacon.com, how are you doing today?
Yeah.
I'm doing pretty good myself.
Oh, I see.
37 years and 2 minutes. It's quite unfortunate.
Oh, dear. Oh,
The
yeah.
right side, though, I did get the kids' meal.
Oh, that's nice.
I went to McDonald's myself, and guess what I found?
What?
$3.
$3?
For a kids' meal.
Why? That's $3. That's close to $4.
I know, right? Makes it so much easier to get in. You know, I got
What's
this
happening?
Pikachu toy.
I don't know.
I'm scared.
I think they messed up though. Every time I press the button, it says Squirtle.
That's just what he sounds like.
Pikachu.
Yeah.
Okay. That explains why my Squirtle toy just says "Death will come soon for you."
Yeah.
It's tattooed on its left arm.
It's just reading its tattoo.
No, I'm reading it right now. Hold on, let me.
You're reading
let
its
me get,
tattoo.
Let me read it again. Death will come for you, Cleaver Bacon. Oh God, it actually says my name.
Oh, no.
That's kind of
It's not on
fucked up.
Shopee either. That's built into the plastic.
Oh, God.
Oh God.
Right,
Kinda
well...
fucked up.
I'm gonna have to put this in the garbage. I don't want it anymore. If it's gonna tell me I'm gonna die.
Yeah, you might not want that in the house.
Yeah, I don't think so. Here it goes. I missed. Hold on. Okay, now hold on. Now it's in the trash. We're good.
Cool.
Oh
Neat.
no, it's levitating out of the trash now.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm sure that's fine.
Oh yeah, I think so too. Hold on. Yeah, I just put it back in. Put the lid on.
Oh? Sometimes it's just what you have gotta do. You just gotta put the lid on.
My trash can's levitating now.
Oh, no.
That's a powerful Squirtle.
I'm surprised the lid doesn't come off. It's a strong lid.
I never realized the Squirtles were ghost type.
Yeah.
Huh.
Maybe that's it. Maybe it's a haunted Squirtle.
Oh, the haunted Squirtle.
Also, hello everyone.
Hello.
Hello. You were possessed a little bit, I think.
Nah, I was just too deep in the bit.
That's what happens here. We're very good at getting possessed by our bits.
I like to call it too deep in the mind.
Dark as a dungeon way down in the mine. All right.
Moving from side to side.
Side to side.
Well, here we go with the trial. Bop. Yes, overwrite this save data and let us get back in. October 20th, 10 o'clock a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4.
So, Cleaver, did you want to voice the judge now?
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, because there are no new characters.
Yeah.
Before we begin today, I have a few announcements.
Yes?
First of things first, just to let you all know, it's time to put on your government-regulated cat ears. Everyone, put them on, put them on. Good, good. I will put mine on now. Thank you. Second announcement, I'm wearing 3 pairs of socks. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr.
Wait,
Will Powers.
I have a question.
You have 3 seconds.
How many
1,
how many socks
2,
are on each foot?
3. That was 3 questions that I didn't even hear it.
How many socks are on each foot?
Oh, that's the mystery. Something we're going to find out today. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. You sound different today.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. And also, you sound very nice after clearing your throat.
Yes, I've been taking many throat lozenges and wearing more socks. Today will be the final day of this trial.
I don't mean to focus on the sock thing, but like, are you implying that the socks are changing your voice?
Maya.
As a judge,
Yeah.
I have a right to privacy.
Maya.
But I'll tell you
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Wait a minute, Maya. I need to ask.
that I'm going to
Where's-
keep it a secret.
God damn it, Nick!
Where's your government regulated cat ears? Did you put them on?
We've been over this, Nick.
We have?
Yes.
When?
Oh, you know.
I feel like I don't. I feel like if we did go over it, it was not in any courtroom or in our office.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
Did y'all hear me when I said today was the final day? I hope both the prosecution and defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please.
In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer today.
Wait,
my hand-
Edgeworth, you mean there's gonna be more than one witness?
Possibly.
Ooh. Throwing a wrench in the
me wearing
works.
More socks than usual.
From your testimonies, the truth will become clear.
Very well. And I lied about how it's more than usual. It's actually less than usual.
Wait, so how many were you wearing before, Your Honor?
Semantics. Very well.
Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. I hope that's worth it.
That makes sense. His name is Edge. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation?
No.
What the fuck?
Fine. D. Vasquez. I am a producer for Global Studios.
On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2.
As everyone here knows, yes.
Mhm.
I dislike needless banter.
Then she'll get on
Well, you're
well
not
with
going
Edgeworth.
to do great in my court, then. Guilty!
If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here.
I wonder if she and Edgeworth are going to become good friends after today.
Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Your Honor, I would
Please.
like to also ask that the witness refrain from smoking in the courtroom.
Get fucked.
This is a closed room. Your cigarette smoke is billowing through the whole area.
Sustained.
That one was
This
right
is a
at
vape
you.
only court.
Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. I'm not going to stop smoking.
Right. Okay. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her. Okay.
I don't wear pants.
Neither do I. Just socks.
I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all.
I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you?
The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk, what with that monkey's head toppling over.
Van added to the
That
clip.
is-
I'm a monkey, Homer.
Homer, I'm Mr. Monkey.
Monkey now.
Homer,
Who got all these monkeys in my courtroom?
And why did they keep asking for Homer Simpson?
How did I know his last name? Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination.
This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it.
Well, Miss Vasquez, you say you entered the trailer a little before noon. By yourself.
Yes.
And you didn't stop at the employee area.
No.
Are you always this terse?
Yes.
Oh dear. So. Oh wait! I hit a button on accident. So. All right, you entered the trailer. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. Did no one leave during the meeting?
No one.
Come on, let's talk a bit more about that, huh?
JB.
Sorry. The witness did not want me to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony.
You will never get me to do that.
The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears.
But I like banging on my little desk.
It's fun to do.
Look at how little this desk is. It's so prime for slapping.
So you say there was
May as well
to
be edged in.
So you say there was to be a rehearsal after the meeting in Studio 1. When exactly was that?
I've forgotten.
How convenient. Maybe you could try remembering.
No.
The meeting ended at 4, and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those two.
You would think. Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. Hold it.
Should I be rereading them?
I don't know. This is actually the first time that you've been doing.
This is the first time that I've been a witness.
Yeah.
Personally, I think it's better to read it. 'Cause
Okay.
Then you can just have a nice amount of time where you're practicing the voice.
Yeah.
True.
So hold on. You had Sal take you. What does that mean?
It means what I just said.
Also, what's it been?
No, it's bad.
I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van.
Oh.
Van.
Oh, right.
At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting.
Hold it.
You said no one left.
And what were you doing during that time?
Don't hit your desk.
But I like hitting my little desk.
It irritates me.
How can that be irritating?
Yeah, Mr. Wright. What the fuck is your damage?
How dare you, Edgeworth, ask me what my damage is?
Your Honor. I'm going to
I swear.
desk. A fairly new desk.
just like it becomes like Phoenix and Edgeworth both pounding on their desks.
Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer.
Do you have someone who can verify this?
Sal,
No, I mean someone else.
one person is enough. I'll be right back.
Okay, I was gonna say, it sounds like there were people conversing about things in the background. How you doing, Cleaver?
Anarchy symbol.
Pretty good.
That's
I got
good.
some new sound effects that I'm glad about.
Nice.
Oops, my anarchy symbol.
Oh no, on the anarchy symbol.
Also got the longer version of it.
What kind of garbage is that? Oops, my anarchy symbol.
Oh, I
I'm
know.
back, by the way.
Okay,
I'm back.
right. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence
That's
that
right.
proved she didn't eat that steak,
Well, Nick, find anything?
I kind of wish she'd said a little more.
It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere.
Some kind of cringe contradiction in what she said. So I'm sure you'll find some cringe there
It wasn't
somewhere.
Cringe.
Okay, so
Oh, that was it. Okay.
yeah. So we need to present evidence that she didn't eat the steak.
I would assume the plate would be lying.
Yeah. Let's present.
Wait, where? Oh,
Oh, the van is evidence now too. But
Employee.
okay, so let's see here. I guess. Well, this was found in the employee area, so it's not necessarily. I don't know. What would the van prove?
It's still parked there.
Still parked there, yeah. That is 5 years old. That doesn't prove anything.
How?
Hmm.
Hmm.
We can't have missed a piece of evidence, I don't think.
I don't think they would let
so.
Because Gray said to us a couple of streams ago that they don't let us progress unless we find all the key evidence.
Yeah, it would make sense that.
So. Huh. Like, I can't imagine the game getting us soft locked.
Found in the employee area. Found a table in the employee area.
I don't know. Attorney's badge. What?
Can you do me a favor?
Yes?
Can we look at the face there in the middle?
Good. Mr. Monkey. Oh, actually, Gray, do you still have the picture? Maybe I do.
Gray's not here.
Oh, not Gray. Sorry, JB. Oh,
the monkey.
yeah, we need to send this over. If yeah,
Let me look around.
yeah, because I don't know if I have it
the
on me.
the meeting ended at 4.
The meeting ended at 4. Mr. Monkey's head blocked the path to the scene of the crime between 2:15 and 4 p.m. So
by the time the meeting was over, it wasn't blocking the path anymore.
When
right?
did they say that they took that break?
2:30.
2:30. So 15 minutes after the monkey head got in the way, eh?
oh, is that it? Maybe that's it.
I'm not gonna jump to conclusions.
I mean, let's see.
I just wanted to make a funny joke.
I mean, let's see here. So, okay.
Oh, you know what? Can't leave the studio in a van if there's a monkey head in the way.
That's true. Okay, so the meeting began. The meeting began at 12 o'clock sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. But they couldn't have gone there if the meeting ended at 4 because the Mr. Monkey Head fell between 2:15 and 4. So they would have been at the trailer already. They wouldn't have been able to leave. So,
I guess what she's implying here with the fatigue thing is that she was picked up in the van.
So like at 2:30 we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Ooh.
That's the thing, is, yeah, Maya said something seemed wrong about the steaks on the table, but we didn't get a clue about that.
We didn't get a clue about it, yeah, because we did, we did highlight it, did we not? Like, we went to the thing and clicked on everything, yeah, so...
Alex says this one's kind of nonsensical because you don't use the actual evidence, you just use something by association.
Huh. So we're not presenting anything, then, is what you're saying?
I think what they're saying is that we're not using something that directly proves it. We're using something that would prove it in a very roundabout way, maybe.
Huh.
We will be the roundabout here.
Mm.
Who's going to steal us?
You out and out.
Yeah, and we will spend the day away.
Let me see what we have again.
Okay, so we have our attorney's badge. We have the autopsy report. Time of death at 10:15 at 2:30 p.m. This power of whomst we now believe to be Jack Hammer, dragging one leg at 2 p.m. The guide map to the studio, which shows the studio setup there. We have the samurai spear. The monkey head was blocking the pathway between the gate and Studio 2. So that hallway between where Studio 1 is and where Studio 2 is would have been blocked off from the gate. Like, no one could have got... Like, people who were in Studio 1 could have gotten to the employee area just fine, but no one in Studio 2 could have gotten to the employee area or Studio 1 because this giant Mr. Monkey Head would have been in the way. So... And then we have the samurai spear, which is the murder weapon. A break in the shaft has been mended with duct tape. We have Mr. Monkey's head, which blocked the path to the scene of the crime between 2:15 and 4 o'clock. So, yeah. And we have the samurai scrapbook, which contains photos of every victory scene. That I don't think would have any relevance here. Nor would Cody's camera. This has no relevance. It will later, but it doesn't have relevance yet. And then this just proves that Jack Hammer drugged Will Powers and to steal the outfit. And so does that. And then there's the van. Manel used this van to drive Vasquez to Studio 1 after the meeting in the trailer. But they said that they took a 15-minute break and...
Took a 15-minute... Maybe... No, because they all had steaks. Like, unless I'm remembering wrong, they said that Hammer also had some T-bone steak.
Yeah.
So
everyone had steak.
So drug wouldn't show.
I don't think it's the plate. My thinking is that here's what I'm thinking. It has to do with whether or not people could have gotten to the employee area, I think. And then that means that it could be potentially either Mr. Monkey's head or the van or maybe the map, I think. Because what Maya said before, I'll just blow through this really quickly. Blah 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 blah. Sal can verify it. Blah 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 blah. She wouldn't have had time to eat the steak if I had some evidence to prove she didn't eat that steak if she didn't have time to. And then
Car alarm's going off.
Oh dear.
Not my car.
There you go. So.
Neighbor car.
So I don't know. I'm at a loss.
I think that it would help if we knew more about her as an individual, because like who knows, maybe she's vegan.
Go to the next one. Go to the part where they talk about the steak, I guess.
Okay, 2:30. We took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer.
Damn it! They don't talk about where they got the steak from.
No,
Maybe that's it at 2:30.
I think it
but
is.
the path is blocked. So how do they get the steak to them? Maybe.
Yeah.
That's all I can think about.
Let's. I mean, like
That's
literally.
the only thing I can think. Maybe save and try that. Like use the monkey head there because.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Let's try this.
Fuck, the music didn't stop.
Music didn't stop. Okay, so load
Alex
instead.
Alex is asking if we want
How
to
far
him.
ago was the last save?
We literally just saved.
We later just save, yeah.
No, you're good.
And what do you think? Do we want a hint? I know we have no back seating
that
as
would-
part
Can
of
you
the.
talk about this?
Well, they
I
asked
will,
first.
I will do something very silly for a moment here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I will directly whisper to Alex and let Alex tell me, and I will give you vague hints.
Okay, that works. Because then that's Cleaver kind of letting loose, like
Yeah.
she can get all
Yeah,
the.
because honestly, I am kind of at a loss at the moment.
I am too. This is now getting.
Maybe try the monkey head at the on the line about the stakes. I don't know.
Here's what I'm thinking. The meeting began at 2, it ended at 4 o'clock. I don't know. I feel like that might be the line. I don't know. It's either that or it's the van. I don't know. So I had Sal take me at 2:30. We took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate the T-bone steak. So. I'm gonna try.
I think the last line about the last line might be like that. Like that's the only other idea I have is again like I don't know.
Because I feel like, okay, so there was a plate of food in front of the trailer. So,
yeah, and something was off about it.
Something was off about it. That's
so
true.
What I'm thinking is they didn't bring the steaks with them to the meeting. Because why would you do that? They, after the fact, after they needed an alibi, they just grabbed some plates from the employee area and put them on the table. And that's what they're saying. Is like, where did you get the steaks from?
Well, Cleaver is making.
Alex revealed it to me.
Cleaver's
Alex
making
revealed it
noises.
to me.
Cleaver's making noises that she's gotten great revelations. So let me ask you this, Cleaver: are we anywhere close to being on the money at all?
Yeah, you're pretty close to the money.
Pretty close. Okay.
All right,
Pretty darn close, yeah.
I do want to try monkey head on this specific line.
On this line, okay.
We can save, but like we
Well,
just
I mean,
haven't
we've already saved. There's nothing to
Yeah.
like. We would just
Yeah, there's
load.
no
You
need
could
to
probably
save.
save, yeah.
Yeah.
Yee.
No.
Nope. Load this.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. It makes sense.
Does it?
Lie.
Okay, so.
You can't lie. You'll go to liar's jail.
Yeah, don't go to liar's jail. That's very contemptible to go to liar's jail.
I will say this: you are half right at the moment.
Half right. So that
So
means
either we're using
That
the
means
right piece
either-
of evidence.
that means
or
either we're using
objecting to the right thing.
At what I'm looking at the moment, we are very, very close.
My feeling is that if it is this line, it would be either the steak plate or the van.
Mhm.
At this point,
At the moment, I'm completely out of ideas.
okay, I'm gonna try this line in the van and see what happens.
Okay. No.
Nope. Okay.
Yes, gate in.
Your Honor, this is a little bullshit.
Your Honor,
Anna, this is bullshit. They
Your-
were eating steak, but they were in the van?
Your Honor, the stakes have never been higher. How about this?
Yeah,
A steak plate. Okay. Ha! As I thought.
Is it wrong?
You claim you ate a T-bone steak.
Oh, there were no bones on the plates.
Oh, yeah. But I say you did not.
What's this now, Mr. Wright?
It makes sense. It's very roundabout, but that makes perfect
Yeah.
sense.
Look
There
at.
were no.
Yeah, they were just plates.
Yeah.
And look at
That's why
this.
something seemed off about it.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it. It's a plate.
This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind.
There's a large bone.
Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak?
Exactly my point. Don't condescend to me, Edgeworth. Remember, if you
Damn,
will.
Edward, he just made you look like a dumb bitch.
Remember, if you will.
I'm leaving.
Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manila ate at a table outside the trailer.
There was nothing there.
Yet
though.
there were no bones left on the plates.
They obviously
The
ate
plates were... They obviously ate the bone. The plates were bare. Miss Vasquez, tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? Did you swallow extra bones? I think I know how. You ate the bone too.
Save and say it. Save and say it. Do it. Do it.
There we go. Woo. Oh, here we go. Let's go. I think I know how. You ate the bone too. Music cut out.
We were right. Nick, are you sure about that one? I mean, I love steak, but even I don't eat the bone, and
You
I
need-
eat fucking anything.
Maya, you need those good bone marrow minerals. And hey, I don't. I mean, hey, I don't need it either. Cleaver.
Please.
Mr. Wright, you eat bones too?
Can I try that again? I think I know how.
Oh, that didn't even...
You ate the
You
bone
didn't even
too.
hurt us for that.
There you go. That's cool. Okay, so she ate a boneless steak or she didn't eat the steak.
She didn't eat the steak.
Oh, she
Her
didn't eat the steak.
eating a
Yeah,
boneless steak
Would have
would
taking
like,
up time. Yeah.
It would damage her credibility a little
Yeah.
bit, but like it wouldn't put any holes in her story.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, because the point is that we're being like, okay, no, during that 15-minute break, she wasn't eating, she was doing mortar things. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator, which is a very grand waste of food, but still.
I mean, the incinerator has to eat too, Mr. Wright. I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break?
Isn't it obvious, Your Honor?
Picking on salmonella.
She was picking on Mr. Manila, calling him names.
Mr. Wright? Sometimes this court finds it hard to tell whether you are joking or being serious.
Oh?
This is why I wear multiple pairs of socks.
What does that mean?
Yes, Your Honor. I'll do my best to make the socks happy. Here's the
Atta
real
champ.
reason. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai.
That makes more sense.
Oh.
Order! I get to hit my desk now.
Ow, my ears.
Are you saying?
What is wrong with you people?
Yes, Your Honor.
I mean, they gave me a hammer.
As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And
And
then
murdered him with his own fucking weapon.
and
Holy
then you
shit.
and then you did it.
Ah, my
You
ears.
killed him with your own hands.
My fucking ears.
Mr. Wright? Isn't that a little presumptuous?
Ah,
Stunt are you trying to pull, right?
my ears. Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits.
Oh, I want her to... I really want an animation where she's doing that again.
What the?
The cigarette or the pipe.
Any day, Vasquez.
Good luck, Nick. You don't typically do great in battles of wits. Let's see.
Is that the animation you were talking about, JB, or?
Quite an interesting bong you have
What
there.
was
So
that
thin.
murder weapon? Oh yes, the samurai spear.
Yes.
I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature.
Ooh, I just have an idea now.
Mhm.
It's a bit jumping the gun, and I'm gonna wait to see if it's true. But I have an idea.
Okay. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon?
I don't think she could.
I don't think so.
I don't
What are
think.
you thinking?
I don't think that the samurai spear is the actual
Oh.
weapon.
You know what I think, actually? Hold on.
You know what I think?
Remember this. Remember this. The spear's broken.
Spear's broken.
Mhm.
You know what else is
Don't need the whole
broken?
spear.
But here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking too. Potentially, if it's, I think it could be defense again. Because after 5 years, why would they not repair that fence?
Broken.
So if Jack Hammer got impaled on the fence again, as opposed to the other time he got impaled on the fence, then
No, it wasn't him last time.
no, I know. I'm commenting on the fact that I messed up that sentence. But
Oh.
if someone else got impaled on the fence again, then that would explain why that fence is still bent after 5 years. But
I suppose.
that's what I'm thinking. But either way, I think in this situation, the answer is that she couldn't.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll save since there is health on the line this time, but they're there.
Like the bone, too.
Right, the bone. All right. I think you would have had a
Use
great.
the bone.
I think you would have had a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would.
Huh. You see,
Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case.
meaning.
The samurai spear was not the murder weapon. I knew it.
What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. It's right there.
Actually, that makes sense because remember, there wasn't any blood at the actual crime scene, right?
Yep.
Like, actual crime scene or no, there would have been blood if that was the actual murder weapon.
Yeah, and there wasn't.
Yeah.
And I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. I genuinely am thinking that it has to do with this. Because look, guy's impaled on the fence.
Yeah.
And Jack Hammer got stabbed. And the shape of the fence is exactly the same shape as the tip of the spear. I think it's the picture. Any objections?
No, I think
No, I
that's
think,
No.
I think you're on the money.
Yeah.
Let's try.
what?
Wrong, Mr. Wright.
Damn.
If it's not that, it could just be the spear's broken.
Could just be the spear's broken. But I haven't said anything yet.
I know you well enough by now to know you when you're going to present the wrong evidence.
How dare you? That's...
I can sense it too with my fey blood.
What? Okay, so I picked the wrong evidence. Enough of all this sensing. Right, okay, here's the real evidence, Your Honor. I can prove that... Well, at the very least, this isn't harming our health. Okay, then it must be the samurai spear.
It's the bone.
But
I present my proof. The so-called murder weapon. So, yeah, that was it.
I guess we lead into it.
I guess we lead into it. Not so fast! Hang on, gotta get this prepped.
Get your props.
Yeah, here, I can help you. Yeah.
Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run-through. But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady.
What am I doing here?
Where am I?
Why am I
vault.
invisible?
I'm in the vault. She fixed it with duct tape. The universal solution. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through the chest?
Order.
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're...
Silence.
What the fuck?
I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard.
You gonna make a Netflix special about it?
Are you quite sane?
That's still your line.
Oh, I thought that was you.
It's
Are
not.
you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell, what was?
Now it's fence.
How was Hammer killed?
Now it's fence.
Now it's fence. Okay. I can tell you.
But I'll
What-
have to kill you.
All right, third time this week, I guess.
Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was?
I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright.
What? No.
Just a bit.
Give me an example.
Almost
one time-
always, actually.
Give me an example.
Well, here's the other time.
Okay. Now we present photo, please.
It's Mr. Monkey's head.
It's Mr. Monkey!
He was the killer all along.
Alright, let's present this. Please be correct this time. Look at this photo. Good, there we go. Look at this graph!
Dun,
That
dun,
is
dun, 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 dun,
What?
Where's that music coming
What
from?
is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs.
He looks like a Street Fighter character.
Whoa!
Order. Guys, order. If I can't have order, this trial will be suspended. Come on, guys. Come on.
Come on!
Mr. Wright. What is this all about?
This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios.
What does this have to do with the current case?
Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it?
No, I'm blind.
What? How are you following us around that whole time yesterday?
I've got very good hearing.
See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest?
What? are you saying?
Yes. What happened 5 years ago
The monkey's getting closer.
has happened again.
Mr. Wright, continue.
It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had done himself 5 years ago. Which really tells me that they should have changed the fence situation. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say.
In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die.
That's
still
exactly
you're lying.
what they told us.
5 years ago.
Why did you just repeat what Phoenix just told us?
Precisely. At long last, Edgeworth, you're finally getting it. Ironic, isn't it? He could save others from death, but not himself.
But not himself? It all makes sense now. It's a good thing I didn't learn this from a Jedi.
Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright.
I just realized.
I agree.
I just realized. D. Vasquez is wearing a hood, not too dissimilar to the ways of the Sith.
I could use a man like you on my script writing staff.
You deny that what I say is true?
Mr. Wright. Let's say, for the sake of argument, that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say.
Fucking Ben Shapiro up here.
Let's say, just for the sake of argument, let's say the Hammer died at the trailer. And let's say he died the way that you said he did. Even then.
What's
already
my
said
problem, Dave? How did he trip? Fucking
Yeah.
Aquaman!
Yet, the body was found at Studio One, was it not?
Let's say for the sake of argument.
And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio One
Sounded.
Yes.
and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break?
Well, that has to be the van.
It has to be the van, yeah.
How could I have disposed of the body?
Hmm.
The regular meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death? Then carried to Studio One and placed inside his car.
Doesn't need to be carried there in the 15 minutes.
Yeah.
That was a-
Could have been
Could've just
driven.
doesn't even need to be brought there in that time. Could have just been hidden in the van.
Yeah, because they didn't find him until 4.
Yeah, there's no reason to think that the body was there at 2:30.
Yeah.
He's going Super Saiyan.
It's being turned off.
Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body?
I bet she can move it.
I bet she can move it. Got that upper body strength. No, she had another way, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands?
For instance.
For the
She's
sake
a
of
Sith.
argument.
Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15
Thank
minutes. Oof, my hand went numb doing that. And there was a way for you to carry that body.
So fucking insensitive every time. Let's hear it then.
Mr. Wright, please tell me it has something to do with the Force.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
I want to point out, Episode 3 hadn't even come out when this game was made.
No, but episode 1 had.
No, I know, but I'm saying like the ironic thing. Like
Ironic. Yeah.
I love the concept of all of them quoting this movie that doesn't exist yet.
Well, also, she did a Ben Shapiro, let's say for the sake of argument. And he wasn't a thing yet either.
I mean, he was alive.
He was alive, but he wasn't like, no one gave a shit about his bad takes yet.
He was
Like,
just too busy annoying his cousin.
yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, really. Alright. Take this.
Darling.
Miss Vasquez,
Celebrity.
you carried the body to Studio One. And you used the studio van to do it.
I just want to say real quick.
Mhm.
I hate to argue about Ben Shapiro, but he did become he did become the youngest nationally syndicated columnist in the country in the year that this game came out.
Oh, Lord.
I'm sorry you had to Google that.
I did.
Why?
And I hate it.
Recall your testimony and don't recall what Riley just told us. Let's wipe that from history. There has to. This is your line.
There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio One. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me.
You used the van to carry the body to Studio One. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume.
Hold on, Wright. Don't forget it was Sal Manelli that drove the van.
It's called accessory to murder, Edgeworth.
Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't like him.
Absolutely.
Man,
We
this
did
might
not
be a good
spend-
save option.
We did not spend 4 hours saying that this, even if he didn't kill Power, he definitely killed someone.
Of
Just
course
to
he
back
was.
off of it, he couldn't have been
Of
a
course
conspirator.
Salmonella has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the steel samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue?
No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright.
I am better than an average bear.
I'll check.
I lose. You win. It was fun.
I
Just like
win?
that, she's confessing?
I win?
I don't think so.
That seems way too easy.
Edgeworth, can you believe it? I won. Everyone in the
Y'all believe
courtroom,
this
I
shit?
won.
Y'all believe this shit?
Phoenix is really about to be like, did you just confess?
So what happens next? I just won, didn't I? Are we? What happens now?
Huh?
Don't me. Don't you have anything to say?
What would you like me to say?
Huh? I lost? Something like that. Something acknowledging my win.
I just said that.
But could you say it louder for the folks in the back to hear? Wait, so you mean De Vasquez? So it was you? You killed Jack Hammer.
Dude, we kind of need this. It's kind of an emotional
Who can
catharsis
say?
thing. Are you kidding me?
You can say.
Are you kidding me specifically?
Huh? Huh? What?
Like,
What?
you're kind of painted in a corner here, lady.
She really just said, who can say, when asked if she murdered someone.
Who can say really?
Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck is wrong with you?
This is bloody kangaroo.
One second.
No, you're good.
A little bit more than we were before.
Are you sure I did?
Yes.
Mr. Wright?
She's the person who says nah when questioned by the police.
We just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer.
I mean, yes. And then you... Wait. Are you getting me with words?
But that is only a possibility.
You're getting me with words, aren't you?
Proof is another thing altogether.
Maya, she's getting me with words. That's my thing.
Hot damn, you're getting him with words.
Again, just stepping out of the game and me, Riley, saying this.
Yes.
That's all that Phoenix needs to do. He has created, in her own words, he's created a considerable possibility that his defendant did not commit the murder. Legally, he cannot be convicted now.
This is just true.
Reasonable proof, but reasonable doubt. That's the whole.
What kind of garbage is that? Oops, my anarchy symbol.
You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright.
Are you fucking serious?
What?
Order. Come on, guys. We talked about this. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts?
Edgeworth has never had his fucking witness confess to a crime and then say, "But did I really do it?"
Did you say the line, JV, or?
What the fuck did you
Of
do?
course, it says witness says. It certainly does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof.
You kidding me with this right now?
No, I'm not.
Edgeworth isn't even sure. Like,
Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving.
what do I
Well,
do
she's
now?
a suspect now.
She's a suspect. What?
Yeah, you can't just leave. You're a suspect now. You've admitted there's a possibility that you committed the murder.
Okay, so then either we say we press on that she did it, or we ask her to testify again.
I'd
I
say
feel
testify
like-
again, maybe.
I feel like testify again
Yeah, probably testify again.
because we've already poked flaws in her. In her
I'd like you to testify again.
Testify again.
Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point?
Your thing is full of holes. What do you mean? What's the point?
I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright.
Yes, but Miss Vasquez, you've proven that your truth is very bendable.
I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again?
You could give me better
say it
proof
again.
that you did the murder.
You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time.
It's only a waste of time because you're being obstinate. Damn. To come so far, only to fail.
As it seems there are no further questions, I'd like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez.
Is this literally, did we just lose, or? Oh! The music even did. Even the music went a boom bow! Like,
Whoa! Yes, Mr. Edgeworth. Whoa!
I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting. Your Honor.
I love this fucking game!
Your Honor, I don't have a reason to object. I was hoping it would come to me.
I do love how it is paced there. Just the exciting music comes in and
I don't have anything to
Give
say.
me
He just kind of stands there.
give me a
Bam,
second.
bam! Mr. Edgeworth! Your Honor, I have nothing to say. I need some time to think.
I didn't.
But the point there, I think, is valid. That like
What?
even Edgeworth doesn't want to let this bitch get off the hook that easily, and he's the one who's supposed
I
to
just
be on
like,
her
why did
side.
they? Why, that's like so weird. Like literally, the music went, bam, bam. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth. I have nothing to say. I
game
just
has
wanted to
such
object.
an
Oh,
echo
okay.
here.
Well, yeah, it really, yeah.
No ideas.
What? Oh.
Your Honor.
Oh, all right. Okay, take two, I guess. I didn't even read what I was supposed to read.
Take two. Sorry. This is your opinion.
Fine.
I requested the witness testify again.
That's two of us.
It's coming to me.
Two folks here.
You are the prosecutor, are you not?
Yep.
Why are you badgering me? I am your witness.
I just want to hear your testimony again.
I wasn't paying attention before. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Objection! I demand to hear the witness testify again.
Maya, you're
Mr.
not
Edgeworth.
you're not one of the lawyers here.
Mr.
gives a
Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth.
Thank you, Riley.
Hey,
Yeah. of course.
Miles. Can I call you Miles?
Why was he stupid at one of the words?
I have no
too,
fucking
see
clue.
little point in making Miss
This could
Vasquez
probably be
repeat
seen as
herself.
harassment.
Yeah.
What
No.
exactly did you want to hear? What? No. What did you want her to testify about? Exactly. Like,
Well, yes,
Edgeworth, go. You gotta
You're just
finish.
making this shit up as you
I'm
go
just,
along.
you're almost there.
indeed, very, I say, ego.
Just
oh,
saying
that's a word I
words.
like too.
I want to hear about what happened after they found the body.
After they found the body.
You're just saying
Yes,
Spicy.
words.
Very
Echo.
well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter.
Oh my goodness.
Nick, your boyfriend's actually helping for a change. Why would he do that?
I don't know. This is a whole lot of kangaroo court. Who knows? He probably realized she did it too.
But wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? That's not true anymore, though.
Yeah, I mean, he's already lost
He
that.
lost the last.
He lost
case.
the last case, so his win streak is over.
Yeah, his perfect record is gone. Who cares if he loses again? After all that,
Edgeworth.
yeah, like no, everyone cares
He
about
cares
the
about
first
justice
loss.
now.
Yeah, everyone cares about the first loss of a perfect record. No one cares about the second loss.
Yeah, really.
He's been made into a humble boy.
He's Alex said he's practicing bullshittery, but he's not as skilled with it as Phoenix is.
Also, new testimony.
He'll get it in the next game.
I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police. Then Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying, "He did it!"
That doesn't mean anything.
I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home.
I see no issues raised by this testimony. None. Nope. Don't see it. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Okay, Nick, we're close. Real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need to twist the truth out of her, Nick.
Right. I best be doing
You
that.
all like my intricate dances, by the way?
Yes, Your Honor. You're quite graceful.
Yes.
I
I think that my humming and hawing helps out quite well with it as well.
I think it does. It certainly adds to the mood, Your Honor.
Yes.
I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body.
Hold it. What time was that?
We were to meet at 5 o'clock for the rehearsal. So I'd say it was then.
When exactly did you and Mr. Manella arrive at the studio?
About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you.
Press harder. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio?
They weren't there yet.
Well,
Ah, my fucking ears.
then you
How
could
many
have put
times?
then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help.
Oh? What did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costume?
Yep, you can say anything you want here, apparently.
You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy.
Boy, I'm man.
The witness will continue her testimony. Boy.
The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent.
Hold it. Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct?
So he says.
Did no one go to call him?
Remember,
Remember what?
there was a dead body lying in front of us. Yet you expect me to be calm.
You're pretty calm right now.
It's been 3 days.
It's been. I'm waiting.
Yeah.
There. Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
No!
They're multiplying.
Oh no, they're spreading. Wait a second. Wouldn't that be the other way around?
The other way around.
You discovered a murdered body and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person?
I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez?
Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also,
It's been.
without his steel samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out.
He's a giant cat boy. What you talking about?
We often left him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing.
That seems very rude.
No.
Poor Powers.
Why would
Well, I
he just
suppose
go on
that
the bus?
explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez, you may continue.
I immediately called the police. Then Powers showed up.
What was everyone else doing at that time?
No one said a thing.
What, were they just standing there like cardboard cutouts?
It was silent. Completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then, silence. Dead silence.
Oh, I get it.
Thank you.
Because murder.
Yes, exactly.
hmm
Silence. Hey, Nick! Why is everyone so quiet?
I don't know.
Someone should do something to lighten things up.
Like what, Maya?
The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying, "He did it!"
Hold it. Old bag, the security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it?
She said because she saw him going toward the studio.
But we proved that that wasn't him. Right.
We haven't proved
Well, we
that.
haven't. Okay, right. Press harder.
Again, it's a possibility.
Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word?
Perhaps not. She seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all this after the fact.
A photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera.
She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer.
I don't think there's anything in there I can use.
I asked to be left out of the proceedings.
Hold it. You asked to be left out.
Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned. And I'm really not fond of that sort of thing.
But
God.
you can't just decide who the police will and won't question.
Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting, there was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us.
More like covered up. Fuck me, man. What the hell? This is like the 5th time today that, like, I've predicted the next line of dialogue.
You're just very good at that aspect of it.
There must have been a lot of writing on it with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning.
I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes.
Hold it. The script and your direction notes.
Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen.
No, I guess not. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes?
Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why the fuck would you be under that impression?
Why?
There was a murder, after all. You didn't know that at the time.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Who could think of rehearsing after that? Press on that harder.
Yeah.
Press on that.
They're not giving me the option. Even though
Very
that's...
well, Miss Vasquez. Please
No.
continue.
No, don't continue. Yeah,
Thank you,
Edward.
Edward.
Thank fucking God.
Your Honor,
Yeah?
I have an objection to the
Thank
witness's
you.
notes.
Oh shit, this is getting real.
Thank you, Edward. Holy shit.
Huh?
It's a good thing I keep my popcorn in my socks.
Think. Miss Vasquez says she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see
Yeah.
what that means?
A little bit.
Ah, my ears.
She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One.
Good? Yep.
She's so stunned that the smoke from her pipe stopped. In midair.
I'm so glad.
It's still.
This is one of those cases where I am glad I keep popcorn in my socks. Order.
Why
the
do you
fuck?
keep popcorn in your socks?
Why do you think I have 3 socks? Mr. Edgeworth? What you just said.
Yes.
My
Yeah,
goodness.
I'm waiting. Hold on. Collecting my thoughts. Is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Are you thinking of a career change to defense?
Is that like a thing?
I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation?
I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me.
So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense? What kind of court is this?
A very
I'm starting
absurd
to wonder
one.
that myself.
No matter.
I should get new popcorn. This is
I
getting a little
think
gross.
you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal.
Very well. The witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason.
But watch yourself.
Her.
I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind.
All right, so this is the last line of the testimony. So do we present anything at this point, or do we press further? Because this is the last line of the
Go back
testimony.
line? Because I don't think we were at the end when... Oh, we were at the end, okay. I thought we weren't at the end when she said that. Press on it, I guess?
All right. Hold it.
She wasn't at the beginning, the thing at the beginning. Yeah, she wasn't there.
So how did you know about the injury?
How did I know? Sal. He told me.
Sal, the director.
You have to find something to peg this on her here. Or everything we've done till now will have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him.
Thanks, Maya. Okay, so then what is this? Okay, so then we have Sal and Oldbag. When we found the body, the assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady was agitated in making baseless claims. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left him behind.
What do we have that we could present?
Okay, we have the badge, we have the autopsy report, we have the photo, and he's dragging one leg. We have the guide map to the studio. We've got the spear. We've got the Mr. Monkey head, the scrapbook, Cody's camera, the 5-year-old photo, the sleeping pill bottle, and the steak plate, and the van.
Probably the photo, considering that it looked like it was taken at 2 o'clock.
It was taken at 2 o'clock, yeah.
That's like right as the meeting started up.
No, that's that's smack dab in the middle of the meeting.
Yeah, that's
The
smack
meeting
dab in the
started
middle.
Mm.
And like,
Well,
they clearly went to the studio before this photo was taken.
no.
No?
No, because the murder happened half an hour later. And they went to Studio One after they killed him.
Yeah, no, what I'm like pointing out the contradictions with the contradictions in mind.
Oh.
They said they were in the meeting in a specific like studio, and the only reason that like they say he had this injury,
How?
like they would have had to know about the injury before this photo was taken.
Yeah, the injury happened that morning at another rehearsal.
Yeah.
And that's when
And it
the thing
happened
was
smack
broken.
dab in the middle of the meeting.
Yeah.
That's the problem here.
Interesting.
Because she would have the notes and stuff with her at the start of the meeting, right?
Yeah.
But then suddenly the injury happens, and she just decides to go back to the studio she left it at, and just leave him there, and then go back to this meeting, which makes no sense.
No. The injury happened. Powers spraining his ankle happened well before the meeting.
Yeah, during the rehearsal.
That happened in the rehearsal during the morning. Then
Which she wasn't there for.
was Sal there?
I
thought Sal wasn't there.
I think the rehearsal was going on while they were having the meeting.
No. The rehearsal happened well before that because then they went and had lunch, and Sal was and Powers was drugged. He was.
Okay,
drugged at lunch.
so if we're remembering this correctly, so they were doing the rehearsal for the action scene, and everyone was there, even the security people.
I could have sworn they said it was just the two of them, and well, then again, they said that it was just the two of them in Old Bag before we knew the producer and director were there that day.
Mm-hmm.
So,
like they were there, and then everyone broke for lunch, and then so then Sal, when they went with the rehearsal until the spear broke and and Will sprained his leg. And so then they had lunch, and it was the T-bone steak. And then while everyone else was having lunch, Sal and Dee went back to Studio 2 to have the meeting in the trailer, and then Jack Hammer drugged Will's steak. So then Will got zoinked out and had a rest in his trailer, in his dressing room. So then Jack Hammer took the opportunity then to steal the costume, which is what we're seeing in the picture there, in theory, that picture is Jack Hammer going to Studio 2 to talk to Dee Vasquez about, please give me the role. I'm tired of, like, being blackmailed by you. And then some argument happens. Dee Vasquez pushes Jack Hammer onto the fence. Jack Hammer gets impaled. Then she and Salmonella have to quickly cover. So then they put Jack Hammer in the van, take him to Studio 1, put him in the Magistrate costume, dispose of the bloody Steel Samurai outfit in the incinerator, and then at 4 o'clock, when the next rehearsal is supposed to happen, 5 o'clock, when they're supposed to meet back up again to either film or have another rehearsal, they find Jack Hammer's corpse in Studio 1, and because Will Powers is still zoinked out from Jack Hammer, like, giving him sleeping pills, he's late to the proceedings. So then he wakes up, he gets there, and then things have already taken a turn. So that's the running theory of the actions from what we have so far. But we are looking for what at this point now? After knowing that that's our working theory of what we're looking for, what are we... We're looking for the reason why Dee Vasquez is slipping up and proving that she...
We're trying to figure out... We're trying to prove that she couldn't have known about Will's injury, I guess? Unless this is another case of us being off base and trying to prove something that we shouldn't be trying to prove at the moment.
Maybe.
I'm not sure. No.
Probe the audience a little bit here. Alex, what part of this do you like to watch?
This is
this is torturous, and I'm loving it.
Understandable.
Very understandable.
That specifically. I was hoping that exactly.
When you said you loved watching this part, I was thinking, like, yeah, okay, so definitely.
Yeah, everybody being like, so it's this. No, it's that.
It's got to be something.
Go to page 2 of the stuff that we can.
Whoops, sorry. So the only thing I think that's on page 2 is the van and the steak plate.
The van knows. The van says that he wasn't injured until very, very recent. It was a lie, this ankle.
Whoop, sorry.
Maybe it is the picture? Like, she's seen that picture, so she knew from that. Maybe that's the only thing I could think of.
I think so, yeah. That's why I brought it up, because the meeting started so early, and she said that she didn't bother with the notes.
I'm a save
the meeting. Yeah.
What happens if we present this picture? Oh, music's cut.
There we go. Yeah.
I told you.
You did. Y'all gonna face palm when you see the answer? Okay, I'm excited to see where this dialogue goes then. You knew that Hammer was injured. Don't you think that's a little funny?
Actually, I mean, think about it, yeah.
I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers.
Oh, Hammer. I was not even reading that properly.
Mr. Wright, explain yourself.
Jack, she said that Hammer was injured. It was Powers that was injured.
Oh, there's a slip up. Yes, Mr. Hammer is
We're all just idiots who can't read.
Well, I mean, in fairness, that's a small thing.
In the picture, it just says he's dragging his leg.
He's dragging his leg.
But her line, I mean. I read that out loud and I didn't realize.
Oh, there we go.
I read it out loud multiple times.
Wow. Oof. Okay, yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Power. At long fucking last. Okay. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
That's not That's not about the costume being too big, though.
I swear that's got to be a part of it.
It's not. They would have brought it up by now.
Mm.
You know, now that I think about it, those aren't socks. Those are pants. A little too big.
One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured?
I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong.
I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning.
Okay, he was there.
Yeah. He would have, well, he had to have been, he's the director. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you, yeah, he is dead too, but why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez?
You saw Hammer limping, because if you heard Mr. Manella wrong, her alibi still stands.
Yeah. Miss Vasquez? Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes.
Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured?
Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. That's it. And when was he?
You okay?
Your Honor, you all right?
It's just really, really bad sock popcorn. Continue.
And when was he doing this limping?
Well, it would have had to. It would have had. Woof. It would have had.
Oh, you're a dog too, I see. Woof woof. Edgeworth, you've been promoted. You get to wear the puppy ears.
Oh,
What the fuck? Those were here that whole time?
You have to earn them.
It was kind of
bullshit.
after he put on the Steel Samurai costume. And went to the studio too, but he was murdered.
Exactly. Miss Vasquez.
Everyone keeps slamming their fucking
You met
desk.
him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in the Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning.
I'm going to fucking scream.
Order!
Ow.
Order! I will have order.
JB.
Witness. Can you refute this claim?
Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Let's see how you do
Watch
it.
her proceed to sneak out of this one.
Very well. I have a question for you. That's not really how this works.
Not at all how this works.
Why are the real killers always so
You know,
persistent?
hold on, y'all. I need to check the rulebook on this one. Hold on. You know what? There's like a tiny little bit of print here that says it can work this way, but in very rare. I'm gonna allow it this one time. Just curious.
Damn it. Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead?
Oh shit, that's a good question.
Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. She thought it was Powers.
That was Powers.
Yes, we would need a motive. Bailiff, get me some more sock popcorn. I ran out.
Is there even a bailiff in this courtroom? We've
Why
not.
would she have killed the
Gumshoe.
victim?
Oh.
Don't worry, he's hiding in a very special compartment. If there is a reason,
Please
it's
let me out of
unclear
this.
to court.
Let me out of this compartment. It's so cramped in here.
I thought you were going to say it's so cringe.
I'm
I
a.
can't let you out. Then everybody in the court would know where you are, and it wouldn't be a surprise.
I'm a big guy. My shoulders are scrunched.
Yes, I know. I've been telling you to take up yoga. That would help.
You really should take up
Does
yoga.
the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive?
Of course, I can prove it, right?
I mean, if we say no,
What does
we
this?
let her walk, right?
I guess so.
If you say
Yeah.
no,
We've already-
either she's walking or somebody's gonna be like, "Shut the fuck up! You know what you're doing, kid."
Yeah.
And
Okay,
I
so
mean,
then, yes.
I'm pretty sure we've already used up our Deus Ex Machina for this fucking episode.
Yeah, we have. Also,
She was here for a full 24 hours.
She'll come back. She'll come back. Maya's never going to be allowed to see how a case plays out. Okay. I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I presented a court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder.
Your attorney's badge, of course.
The attorney's badge, it's finally coming together.
Okay, so can't be the autopsy, can't be the picture, can't be the map, can't be the weapon, can't be Mr. Monkey's head, can't be the scrapbook, can't be the camera. It could be the 5-year-old photo.
Could be
I
that.
don't know.
Can't be the sleeping. That's the only thing I could think of that it could be. Is he was tired of the blackmail and he went to confront her, and so she killed him.
Honestly,
That's
yeah.
the only explanation I can think of for any of these.
I agree. I think
see
that's, yeah. I think that's the most obvious thing. This is my proof.
Well, oh, okay, there we go. Yeah.
This is, oh, that's your line.
This is the photo from before.
This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez?
Okay, hey, Wright. You can't just like throw stuff up and be like, "I'm right, am I, huh?" Explain.
5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. That's why he was making a tennis movie, as evidenced by his tennis racket. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. That case currently up for trial. It began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom.
His gift weighed him down, no doubt.
However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer like a tool that people use to hammer things. I think they're called saws. You made him work for you for petty change.
Like an angle grinder?
None of you know anything about construction, do you?
I do. I built this courtroom. Why do you think the bailiff is so well hidden?
Please,
By design.
let me out of this compartment.
As soon as I need you. Like for that popcorn I asked for a few moments ago.
I can't reach it. It's too tight. I'm too cramped.
You need to start doing that yoga.
I can't.
In the
You'll
container.
become more limber.
I
Watch.
can't move my knees.
Watch as I demonstrate through my dance moves. Ooh, ah, yeah, ooh, ah, ooh. See, I'm so limber and free.
I can't move. I can't move my hands.
Bringing us to the
Well,
present
whose fault is that?
Jamie was trying to say this for like a full minute.
day, and Mr. Hammer's last role was the evil magistrate.
Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star.
One moment, Mr. Wright. Are we talking about motives here? Yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around.
That's why he went over there.
What motive would Miss Vasquez have?
Self-defense, maybe. Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine.
Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder, lest I put you into the bailiff box myself.
Oh God.
Don't put him in here. There's not enough room.
I'm sure he's limber enough to fit.
No, we can't fit any more people in here. So, I'm running on the idea that this is accidental and she had no motive.
Yeah.
Then why is she so smarmy about it?
Because that's just her natural inclination.
Why
Because
she
here's
trying to
the
pin
thing.
it on a dude?
But here's the
Manslaughter
thing.
is still a crime.
Manslaughter's still a crime.
Although, arguably, if it was self-defense, because what it's sounding like right now is Powers, Jackhammer was tired of being blackmailed, and he decided he was gonna fucking do something about it. So he drugged Powers, stole his costume, and went over there to do something about it.
But that, I don't think...
Then, when they find the body and they find the picture and all this evidence, it's going to look like Powers did it. That's what it's looking like right now, is that he was trying to frame Powers and ended
For
up
the murder
framing
of
Powers
D.
for his own
Vasquez.
murder. Yes, exactly. That's what it's looking like to me.
But then that means that the evidence we have only links back to Hammer, not to Vasquez. So...
Well, yeah, I'm saying, like, I
So
don't think
then-
that we have any evidence as to why she would do that. I think the answer might be she had no motive. It was just an accident.
All right, then let's run with that. I mean, I saved anyway, so if it's wrong, then we can... She had no motive, Your Honor.
Oh, what? What that now? Whoa, 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 whoa.
It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense.
What's that now?
Trampoline! Trampoline!
It's
Wrong button.
It's Spimple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez.
What?
That's still
Wait, no, that's still Edward.
still Andrew.
What?
Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with his sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the steel samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Oh, her cigarette.
Yay, she had to quit smoking.
My prop. It's useless now.
So, you
Push
did
the
do
straw
it,
line.
didn't you?
Okay, hang on.
Squish that straw.
I
Oh my
did
god, she actually did it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hope that straw wasn't
Why the
necessary.
hell did you do that? Why did you do?
it. It's a straw.
You could have used it later.
I mean, I can still use it.
Oh.
Straws are
Remember,
remarkably
kids,
resilient.
Reduce, recycle, but reuse is the most important one.
I mean, as long as she didn't bend it to the point where, like, it does that, like, tear in the middle, then, like...
Yeah, it's not broken.
Yeah. So, you did do it, didn't you?
Yes. I am guilty. It was me.
Someone call an ambulance! That
You're an ambulance.
there's blood everywhere. We're too late. Ah, Miss Vasquez. What happened here?
Why
Man-
are you Miss Piggy?
Man,
Oh, this is the flashback.
yeah.
What happened here? So that's Jackhammer saying that.
Oh, this is Jack Hammer?
Because this is the flashback to 5 years ago.
Okay.
I'm almost certain. Because Manuel fell down the stairs.
Okay.
We don't know anyone named Manuel in this case.
All right. Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. I'm
Why
gonna.
do both of these fucking stars sound like Muppets?
Which
Manuel!
Muppet does Will Powers sound like?
Hi, sounds like me.
No, he doesn't.
Here we are.
He does not sound like Kermit the Frog.
Kind of sounds like Elmo.
A little bit.
Like if Elmo was being accused of murder, that's probably how he would sound. He'd be a little bummed out. I feel like.
The only Muppet impression I can do with any conviction is Beaker.
Yeah.
Manuel.
In the same extent, I can do a very decent Swedish chef sometimes.
Manuel. Oh no, that was Vasquez.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
read the line.
Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. I like the idea that. No, I'm keeping this.
You're
No.
keeping this?
I'm
No.
keeping this voice. Yes.
How could this?
It was an accident, Mr. Hammer. Oh wait,
Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene, and
no, Manuel.
I don't know who the fucking voices are.
Who are these people?
Who does what voice?
Manuel! Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez!
No. Manuel. Oh, Manuel was probably like her lover or something. Please don't die. Please.
Hey, it's me, Manuel. I'm gonna just go.
Jesus.
Congratulations, Mr. Wright.
I meant to do the Wilhelm scream, but that's funnier, honestly.
I lose. Again.
Ashley was okay with it.
I like that
Ashley was fine with it.
her back sprite still has the fucking cigar.
What kind of
No, I
cigar
had
is
leftover
that?
Duct tape.
You know what I mean.
Mr. Edgeworth. Where's D. Vasquez?
She's gone.
In the reading lobby, Your Honor, as common collected as ever.
She just vanished.
I see. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
you're not going into the bailiff box today.
Please let
And also, it appears you have brought yet another miracle.
Your Honor, please let me out of the box.
Just a few more minutes. Only I'm allowed to see you leave unless it's an emergency.
What the fuck?
It's so cold and dark in here.
Was that Edgeworth or was that you, JB?
That was me, but that could be Edgeworth.
Only I'm allowed to see you leave. What the fuck?
I thank you, Your Honor. Is Gumshoe gonna be okay in that compartment?
I'm not going to lie.
Usually people say something after that.
I
Jimmy.
think not, Your Honor.
Well, you should start. In your line of business, thinking is kind of important.
Yes. Your powers was innocent. That he should be found, sir, is only natural, not a miracle.
Also,
Hmm.
like, you...
Hmm.
Phoenix definitely would not have solved this one without Edgeworth being
Oh,
like,
yeah,
"You know
yeah,
what?
yeah.
I'll just fucking throw you this one, okay?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers,
Guilty.
not
Oh,
guilty.
Whoa, what a twist. Yay, I'm innocent.
I wasn't so
That
sure
is
I
all.
didn't do
This
it.
court is adjourned. Everybody get out so that I can open the door.
Let me out, please. October 20th, 1:12 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez. But to think that he tried to frame me for the murder.
So Vasquez is probably on the hook for involuntary manslaughter, obstruction of justice.
Contempt,
What else?
probably. because like
Yeah, contempt.
definitely
Well,
lying in court.
Is that something you could be charged with retroactively? Or do you
Oh
have
no
to be, like,
not
charged
contempt.
with
The
that
perjury.
in the- Perjury. There you go. Yeah.
It makes me sad.
Smoking in a federal building.
Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Why am I so sad?
Ain't
Huh?
nothing but a heartbreak.
Tell me. Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me?
Show evidence. Show evidence. Show evidence.
Oh god.
Show the evidence.
Well,
Stink.
this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you
Because I'm an attorney.
We could say because I'm an. I think probably because the scrapbook. Yeah.
He was probably jealous. Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Take this. Take this. It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai. Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but only once. He was reduced to acting in a kids show, and as the villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you.
Stop.
That's kind of fucked up to just say.
I think I understand. He could have just
Christ, Nick.
he could have just told me.
I would have helped him cover up
I
the
would
murder.
have changed places with him any time.
I don't think that's your decision to make.
I think you're missing the point here, Will Powers.
Pretty sure that's not your call, Will.
Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. So am I. Because I will never have to hear your voice again.
Damn.
The voice that you yourself chose.
Phoenix didn't choose this voice, I just did.
Congratulations, Whoop.
Oh, thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more.
About that, I'm
can't-
pretty sure that costume's been destroyed.
Oh, I can't wait to get back to that sweaty costume and... What? Is something wrong?
No, of course not. Nick Edgeworth. Front-facing Edgeworth.
I guess you are my little pug champ.
No.
I guess you're my little pug champ.
I'd rather not.
I just wanted to say that and put it into your mind. Lock it away like the bailiff in the bailiff box.
Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk.
What?
That is way too small a talk. You've got to be fucking kidding me.
That was too bad, Edgeworth.
You don't waste any time gloating, do you?
No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in. I'm pleased to meet you. I'm Powers.
Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers.
Liar.
Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years.
Meet again?
However, in retrospect, it would have been better that we had not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings.
Just kiss already, come on!
The judge is just hiding behind the couch.
You're gonna spoil it.
Unnecessary feelings.
Yes, unease and uncertainty.
Fucking
Kiss
Twitch.
already, come on!
Fucking Twitch. What the fuck?
Are you
Just do it.
serious?
What the hell,
Judge,
Twitch?
Judge, if you fucking say that, they're not gonna do it.
Why did Automod block that? Twitch is so fucking homophobic. I swear.
Just kiss already, come on! I've been waiting hours.
The one thing I would get is how people use it as an insult, but it's like, come on.
Come
Shouldn't be
on.
validating that by
Yeah,
blocking
don't
the term.
validate it by then
Just,
blocking the term. Okay. Aren't those kind of necessary?
They only serve to get in my way.
Just like you're getting in the way of this kiss. Come on!
Judge, I swear to God, I'm going to punt you.
How are you going to do that? I'm hiding behind the couch. I'm in
Fuck
a prime
you.
position.
Hang on. Keep going. Or is it my line?
It's your
again?
line.
It's gonna be Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you.
Then why did you
No,
want
that's
him
the
to
exact
make
opposite of what I
small
want. Get face closer.
Uh,
Edgeworth, get back here.
Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friend?
What? Friends? As if. They're rivals. Rivals! Right, Nick?
Well, for now we are, I guess.
Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick, tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth?
They used to date. According to me, in my surveillance state.
And so the curtain closed on another trial, as I went
It's
off
mostly just
into...
tunnels.
And now it was my turn to do a soliloquy. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kid shows again.
Technically, they never stopped. Nick! That freak really made this show! You're gonna watch it with me, right?
would you watch
Maya,
that?
why do you want to watch a show that someone came up with by, like, really creepily oogling you?
Listen, I am fucking bored, okay?
Jesus.
I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it.
You have to buy trading cards too, okay?
Maya, I don't want to enable Salmonella's, like,
Listen, Nick.
There's something
Come
about the
look,
phrase I don't
Nick?
like salmonella.
Nick, I get 40% of profits for them using my likeness. You're going to buy trading cards, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant.
Fine, I'll do it. But only because you're getting 40% of the profits.
Isn't it great that Whoop gets to play the lead again? Wait, what the fuck? Are you telling me that the Pink Princess isn't even the lead?
Oh my god.
I wonder if they'll show his real face this time.
I don't
Or
know.
maybe he's just wearing that outfit.
I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. Oh, and there's that episode. Well, there we go. That's case 3 of 5.
Is it 5 or 6?
I think it's 5.
Oh dang! Look at the parrot.
A brand new episode's been added.
I know what the deal is with the parrot. Is the thing.
Looks like Edgeworth is gonna. This is the episode where Edgeworth is gonna need a bottle of Advil.
I'm going to pat you, Edgeworth.
Save progress up
Get
to
a
this
pat
point.
on the head.
Yeah,
Okay, so that seems like as good a place as any to wrap up for today.
Looks like you're my little pog jap now, Edgeworth. I'm the villain.
Why is the judge the villain?
That's not the judge. That's just my menacing voice, which sounds very similar to the judge voice.
Judge is very menacing.
It's
Yeah.
the judge's twin brother.
Yeah.
My. This was.
I mean, so far the lore I've built for the judge so far seems to be very, very wild.
He's got poor Gumshoe in a compartment somewhere.
He's also wearing 3 pairs
Of socks.
and
of
one
which-
of the layers he's got some hidden popcorn.
It's terrible.
I swear. This was a fun stream, y'all, and I'm glad, Alex, you had fun too. Current plan, I'm thinking, are we gonna call it official that like we're gonna try to do these Phoenix Wright streams officially on Fridays?
Seems so.
I guess, yeah.
All right, cool.
And then I get to bring my twisted visions.
And oh, what amazing visions they are. Okay, so let's have all the folks here who are in call. Who wants to go first with plugging their stuff?
It's been.
All right, well, I guess Cleaver's going first.
There you go.
Oh, I thought it was going to be Ben.
Ben
No.
died.
There's no.
Oh, dang. Well, that's a shame. I'll go first.
Okay.
Anthony Cleaver. You can find me at most places. You'll find me at twitch.tv/CleaverBacon. You can find me on Twitter at CleaverBacon. You can find me on Tumblr if you want at CleaverBacon. I'm all over the place. Go to cleaverbacon.com. That is a thing that exists. Lately, I've been doing a lot of silly things on stream. I kind of took a break today just to do this stream. Next week, I'm probably going to do 2 good streams, one on Thursday, one on Friday. That's my usual MO, speaking in the legal terms. And I think that's about it.
All
I
right.
think so.
Riley, you want to go next?
Sure. You can find me on Twitch and on Twitter at DigitamerRiley. It's in the chat, but I'll spell it anyways. DIGITAMERRILEY. I stream there on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday. I usually try to stream at least 3 of those 4 days. Always at 4 p.m. On Sunday, I'm going to be streaming Pokemon Platinum. I have a Nuzlocke that I haven't done in a while, and I'm going to be going back to it. So you should
back in there.
Yeah,
The
get back
return
in
of
there.
Sminky Jones.
The return of Sminky.
I
Stop.
love how
Fucking phone
Sminky
keeps
is
going off.
just in so many Nuzlocks now.
I'm gonna read off the names of my Pokemon real quick.
Okay.
We've got Business Goose, Rumstar, Omelette, Lumbo, Dusa, and Sminky. And if you want to know what Pokemon each of them are, you're just gonna have to come and see.
That's the deal.
Yeah. Also, I have a Discord server that later tonight, in like 2 hours, we are going to be watching Summer Wars in there. So if you feel so inclined, you're welcome to join.
That's Riley's Discord server.
Yeah, I am about to grab the link for it because
I also have a Discord server, but it's not open to public yet. So
Yeah, I've got
Yeah.
one that's open to public, but it's I'd say that Riley's is popping right now. so
Riley
definitely
is
go to
just the hip place to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is the I think that's all I've gotta say.
All right, and then that leaves you, JB.
My name is JB. I go by Gemstone Jester online. I do streams. I am working on a webcomic at the moment, while also streaming and looking for jobs. You could find me on Twitch and Twitter at Gemstone Jester. And I am currently just obsessed with Monster Hunter and The Binding of Isaac and just streaming that whenever I'm up to playing either of those things.
Yeah.
It's good, great times.
Yeah. And as for me, you know where I am at this point now, don't you? I'm here.
Where are
And
you?
I'm
Whitmer,
here.
where'd you go?
You can't see me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
But currently,
Striking the bell.
my plan with streams at the moment is that tomorrow I will be doing more Super Mario Galaxy as part of the Super Mario Marathon, and that's going to be happening at 1 p.m. Eastern. And it's looking like the potential is there that we will be wrapping up our first playthrough. Not totally there's like essentially 4 different like playthroughs to do with Super Mario Galaxy. So so even though we're like nearing what is supposed to be the final Bowser fight, that is only like the first 25% of the game. So we got a ways to go in that, but that is what is looking like it's going to happen. We're going to be getting our first end bit of the game before we then have to get into the extra prankster stars, and then doing a second playthrough as Luigi, and then doing the extra prankster stars with Luigi, and then that's the actual ending of the game. So we got a lot to deal with that, and that's happening on Saturdays. And then on Monday, I will probably be playing more Ratchet and Clank Going Commando. I didn't play that last Monday because there was loud construction happening outside my place, and that would have made stream very, very bad. But hopefully doing this on Monday will mean that I'm able to keep a more frequent schedule, and more people can tune in and watch, and it'll be cool stuff. Yeah. And that is where we are right now. Whomst can we raid?
I see Danny's going. I see Owl's going.
Yeah. The two of them are both going.
My friend Zoomy Zimmy's going. As my friend Noel.
I'm thinking potentially Danny or Owl.
See, Danny's doing Streets of Rage.
Danny's doing Streets of Rage, and Owl's doing Balloons Tower Defense 6. Let's raid Danny. And Danny's got Kirby Cam up right now, I think. So
just ended actually.
Oh, literally just stream just ended.
Right. No. Kirby Cam specifically.
Oh, okay.
They just switched back.
Well, because I just when I've had instances before where I've raided channels and literally people are going offline right after I raid them. So
I don't think that they are wrapping up stream because they switched over to playing again instead of they could have just ended stream if they were going to end with Kirby Cam.
Okay then. So then I'm gonna start the raid for Danny. And do we have a raid phrase? What should raid phrase be? If we have one. Any particular raid phrase where everything stick out?
No,
in the head?
I won't lie.
Popcorn socks.
Popcorn socks.
Popcorn socks.
Sock popcorn.
Popcorn socks is also good.
Sock popcorn.
Sock popcorn.
No, I won't lie. Socks. Sock popcorn.
Okay, we're gonna go with sock popcorn.
All right.
There we go. So copy one of those and then post them in Danny's chat as a way of saying hi. And thank you all so much for being here. We'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.
Boy.